What's going on, everybody? For people that just don't have the time, the CEO, Lewis of Convoy, just stated just hours ago that they're letting go everybody. Convoy's closing their doors. There isn't a white knight. There's nobody to their rescue, even though it was backed by Amazons and Bill Gates and all the big dogs. But it looks like it's over. They're going to keep a small team in hand to take over whatever's left of it. But Convoy is just closing their doors today. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. We have just been given this breaking news from employees of Convoy, from truck drivers, from just everybody under the sun. Been sending links from every single trucking transportation website possible. Here's one right here from FreightWaves that says it's over. Convoy shutting operations, no strategic white knight to the rescue. So for the ones that don't know, they had about 1,300 employees. They were backed by, Amazon, Bill Gates, right? Jeff Bezos. And now it says here in a stark letter to employees, CEO Lewis cites perfect storm of freight recession coupled with tighter capital markets. So they're saying this recession is the reason why. When you go into the comments of the video that I made yesterday, a lot of people, truck drivers, they're saying good riddance. They said that they had bad rates. Some said that they were getting great miles and great dollars from Convoy. So, a mixed bag here. But it says Convoy Inc. will be closing down its core business operations. The company employees were starkly told Thursday, which is today, roughly one day after a fate was suddenly and publicly thrown into doubt. In the letter from the Seattle-based digital brokerage CEO and co-founder Dan Lewis that followed a company-wide phone call, there was no suggestion that Convoy was about to see its digital brokerage operation snatched. And it says here, operation snatched up by another suitor. As the rumor mill had churned out several names Wednesday, the company will retain a small team that will not only wind down existing operations, but handle future strategic options. Beyond that, every other employee was let go. We spent over 4 months, he says, exhausting all viable strategic options for the business, Lewis wrote. However, none of the options ultimately materialized into anything sufficient to keep the company going in this current form. Later in the letter, Lewis added, following in a process spanning many, many months during which we explored all viable strategic options for the business, the result is where we are today. Convoy is closing the doors on its current core business operations and exploring and evaluating strategic options for what might come next. The ultimate blame for the collapse, according to Lewis, is that Convoy found itself in the middle of a massive freight recession and a contraction in the capital markets. This combination ultimately crushed our progress at the same time that it was crushing our logical strategic acquirer. It was the perfect storm. But it wasn't just a logical strategic acquirer. According to Lewis, there has been a drop in merger and acquisition activity in the logistics sector, and most of the logical strategic acquirers of Convoy are also suffering from the freight market collapse, making the deal doing that much harder. C.H. Robinson declined comment on any acquisition discussion with Convoy. Lewis' letter pulled no punches. We moved all business levers possible, he wrote, but we were running up and down an escalator. And it kept speeding up. So despite your excellent work on our product and service innovation, extensive revenue driving efforts, and the painful and sweeping cost cuts you have had to endure, it will still not be enough to get us into the financial position necessary to withstand the increasing pressure of the industry without the need of outside funding. Lewis' letter praised the company's workforce several times. This passage was typical. The work you've done will leave its mark on the freight industry forever. This industry needs to be modernized. Shippers want it, carriers want it, and the market wants it. We still believe that this will be the future for this industry. He closed this by telling his staff, I think the world of you. You guys rock. So overall, Convoy is closing its doors. Just about an hour ago, it sounds like all of the employees were let go. They said there was over 300,000 drivers using the app. And so, hard time in trucking when a company like this goes under. But there's a lot of truck drivers that believe that they were at the bottom of the barrel when it came to rates. And they deserve to be gone. Mud Truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about everything? But yeah, just want to give you guys what it is. And, you know, hey, hopefully all the employees can find another job. But we are in a recession.
Can't help somebody else a little bit in one way or another. You just don't need to live. You know, you might as well live for something.
I love it.
So.
No, I love it. No, and so you told me you want. I asked to see your cab. You said it's dirty. Let me see this. Let me see this.
Oh, I got stuff sitting around everywhere in it.
So for you dirties, having some Mountain Dews right there.
Yeah, it's Mountain Dew, and I got my floor mats in it, but it's all tiled, and we just. I've got my Twit card laying in there on the seat, so I had to move it right quick. So.
Yeah, you know. So what's about keeping your cab and truck clean? You know, why is that important?
It makes your environment clean. I always like to start the day out with a clean windshield and mirrors, and it's the whole attitude with it. If your truck's clean and the windows are clean, you're driving out looking through a clear vision that way, and it just sets your attitude a little different. If you're fighting dirty bugs and windshields, and it doesn't take very long. I use a lot of glass cleaner, but it doesn't take very long. Just tip the hood and wipe the windshield off. You know,
I love it.
That sets the attitude for the day.